Hey, what's going on, people? It's Terrell Andretti again with another narcissistic awareness video. And if y'all are watching me on YouTube, please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe the video to the channel. So we can help push this out to other people and get this information out, because there's a lot of people that need this stuff, and there's a lot of people that are in the dark, just like we once were. This is The Illusion of the Discard, Part 5, The Phantom Pain. And basically, I just want to talk, because so many people are so fixated on, is the new supply better? Does the narcissist give the new supply everything that you once wanted? Are they happier? Is the new supply happier? Or is the new supply better than you? And no. Like I said, when I started this series, the discard is an illusion. Basically, the narcissist is running to somebody so they won't have to deal with getting over you. See, a lot of people try to make this misconception, and this is just my theory and I stand on it. Narcissists have feelings. They just don't have them in the way that we do. Their feelings get hurt. They get heartbroken. Because we got to look at it, whether we want to look at them as demonic, which I do, or human, or whatever. You're in a human body. That means you have human weaknesses. So there is no way that some of y'all have been with these people for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And you're going to tell me that this person left with ease without any kind of rumination or reminiscing or any kind of withdrawal symptoms, because they might have not connected with you like you connected with them. But there's no way in hell that you can be that good to somebody. You can love somebody, you can care for somebody, you can spend time with somebody, you can bond with somebody, be around somebody. As good as a person that some of you guys are, that all of you guys are, I'm pretty sure, you leave marks on people. I don't care how evil they are. I don't care how full of darkness they are. I don't care how much mental issues they got going on upstairs. When you encounter people, and if you don't believe so about yourself, I know so about myself. If you meet me, I don't care if it's briefly, you will never forget me. Whether it's my personality, whether it's my size, whether it's my look, whether it's my tone of voice, especially if we get into the space where we're exchanging feelings and where I care about you and where you experience me. Once you experience me, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way for you guys, once you experience me, you never forget me. And I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm not being arrogant or anything like that. I have never met an ex of mine that has not tried to come back. Because I tell people, you only meet me once. Just like some of you, people only meet you once. You leave marks on people. As evil and as tormented and disgusting and disrespectful as a narcissist was to you, oh, you left a mark. You left a mark. And I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all got more power over the new supply than you think. Because I'm going to tell you why. And I'm pretty sure I covered this in other videos, but I know some of y'all are new to my content. So I'm going to bring y'all up to speed. The new supply is a scapegoat. It ain't a better option. It is a scapegoat. In their mind, half the time, they know the new supply is not a better option, but they have to convince themselves that they are. Because sometimes they got to get away from you. And there's several reasons they might have to get away from you. Sometimes you can be so good to people that they cannot handle you. They don't know what to do with you. Because they never experienced nothing like you. They're used to experiencing chaos. They're used to experiencing disrespect. They're used to people being at their low level. So when they meet somebody that treats them at a level that's up here and beyond, they're damn near flabbergasted. Some of y'all came into the narcissist's life and y'all showed them something that they never thought existed. And it can be the same for non-narcissistic people. Especially this world that we're living in today, there's so much trash. There's so much trauma. There's so much baggage out here with people. And it doesn't make you a bad person to have these things. What makes you bad is knowing you have these issues and not only trying to resolve them, but you're projecting them onto other people. So when you come across, or when they come across somebody that's good, somebody that's nice, somebody that's loving, somebody that's kind, sometimes that scares the shit out of them. Excuse my language. They don't know what to do. But all they know is disorder and chaos. And when they throw all this disorder and chaos at you and it doesn't break you, it scares them. Because in their mind, they're thinking this normally destroys people. This is my finishing move. And it don't work. They got to get the hell out of there. Because they can't match you on the level that you treat them, not for an extended amount of time anyway. So they got to run to the new supply. Because 9 times out of 10, the new supply is more on their level, which is down here where they're used to operating. That's why y'all see a lot of them downgrade after you. Because that's their true habitat. Below you, anything below you is their true habitat. They can try to devalue you. They can try to downplay you, talk down on you, downplay your achievements, whatever. It's a defense mechanism because they know you're way out of their league. So they got to talk you out of your confidence for them to exist in your space. But back to what I was saying about you having more control over the new supply than you think. Case in point, when a narcissist starts hoovering you. Because don't get it mistaken, they'll still hoover you when they're in another relationship, while they're still in another relationship. Because it either might be going sour, or really they run to the new supply because they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get an emotional reaction out of you, right? And so many of y'all are going, checking their pages, worrying about what they're doing. And it is normal. I'm not faulting you for it, but I'm trying to give you some insight. Y'all so busy worrying about them, calling them, still trying to get answers. And it is completely normal because I've been there. But this is how you really want to bring that structure to debris. This is what you do. Act like neither one of them exists. Because I'm going to tell you, the narcissist is already triangulating you to the new supply. And if you answer, you're doing nothing but feeding their ego if you answer the Hoover. Because they're going to say, hey, I got this person over here, and then I still got this person in the backdrop. I can have them anytime I want, and I'm using them to piss off my current situation. Nah. This is how you blow that stuff up. When that narcissist comes hoovering you, because 9 times out of 10, they're still with the new supply. When they come hoovering, don't answer. You don't need to explain anything. The disrespect is the closure. Don't answer. Ignore them. Block them. Move forward. Go to the gym. Read books. Spend more time with your kids. Spend more time with yourself. Do things that you used to do before the narcissist ever existed in your space. And I'm going to tell you what that does. They feed off of reactions. By them hoovering you and by them posting all the pictures and they look happy and whatever, they're not happy. They're doing all that because they know you're watching. And they know it's going to piss you off if you see it. It's all theatrics. Theatricality and deception, that's all it is. It's a show. But when you don't answer, when you ignore them, see, they can't go back and tell that. Remember how they triangulated an ex with you? And they used to always catch them talking about the ex or whatever and getting a reaction. See, now they can't go. They're trying to do the same thing with you. They're trying to put you in that spot where they keep talking about you. See, now the tables have turned. They're steady talking about you. You're not answering. So guess what? By you not answering, they have nowhere to direct that evil, negative energy that they normally direct. And what I told y'all about energy, it can't be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed into positive or negative and redirected. So guess what happens? That negative energy that they wanted to send to you with the whole theatrics, with the pictures and the hoovering and all that, you're not in a position to receive it because you're in no contact. It's supposed to be anyway. So guess what? That energy is coming to you, but you're in no contact, so it has to be deflected. Guess where they deflected to? The new supply. Now the tables turn. Now the tables turn. And you might not even get to see it. But trust me and believe, because I've seen it in my situation. Oh, when they can't point that toxicity to you, it has to go somewhere. And it ain't gonna go to their self because they're so high and mighty. So guess who they gotta hit? The closest person to them. New supply and family members. And by you not answering that hoover, it causes a narcissistic injury. By you not paying attention, by you not reacting, it causes a narcissistic injury. Guess what follows a narcissistic injury? Narcissistic rage. Somebody has to be a target. You're out of reach. So guess where they're pointing their guns? The new supply. So now they're devaluing them even quicker and more intensely than they devalued you. Some of y'all think the new supply living a life, oh, they're getting hell on your behalf. You think you got it bad? Because see, now that you're not answering, see, that was unexpected. They expected you to answer. Why? Because that supply always answers. That other supply always answers. See, they lack the ability of foresight. They can only predict the future based off of past events. See, a lot of their supply is recycled because a lot of their supply either hasn't got this knowledge that we're putting out, or they're still stuck in the trauma bond. They still wish the narcissist would come back, or they don't even know they're dealing with a narcissist. So now that situation that they painted to you as better than you, see, now you're not answering. Now you're not the punching bag. Somebody has to pay for you not answering. The new supply, the family, the same people that watch them destroy you. Now the narcissist looks at them and say, hey, it's your fault he's not answering. It's your fault she's not answering. They gotta pay for that in the narcissist's mind. They gotta pay. So if the narcissist was cheating on you, they cheating on that new supply 2 times over, 10 times over. Oh, they trying to hit a home run. Because if you inflict a narcissistic injury on a narcissist, you gotta pay for that in the worst way. If they was arguing with you, they arguing with them every night because you're out of reach. And all they got left from you is memories. And I'm gonna tell you something, the obsessive nature of a narcissist, see, we have memories too. But the narcissist is obsessive by nature. So their memories and their reminiscing, they already have a negative narrative constantly playing in their head. But see, their rumination and their reminiscing is 1,000 times worse than ours. That's why we preach no contact, because it is a secret weapon and it's devastating to a narcissist. Because those memories of you haunt them daily. Yeah, they'll move on and find new supply, but sometimes the memories and the haunting of you can prevent them from even moving on, because it's replaying in their head constantly, loudly, to the point where they are so obsessed with you, they're neglecting their own life. That's when those phone calls start coming back to back. That's when those texts start coming in a barrage. That's when they start popping up, when they start stalking. Because they're trying to quiet your memory in their head. It's killing them. It's haunting them. That's why I made this recent song. I haven't released it yet. It's called The Boogeyman. And in there I say a line, it says, "Boogeyman set me free." Basically saying, get out of my head. Because the no contact is killing her. I got voicemails, I got calls, I got pop-ups. She's been popped up to shows and all kind of stuff. And I wear that with satisfaction like a championship belt. That's why I preach no contact, because it kills them. You might not see it, but if you just sit back and remove the emotions and look at their behavior, oh, that new supply is getting it in the worst way. Hell, sometimes the new supply is getting it so bad, sometimes that family is getting it so bad, that's when you'll notice they start reaching out to you. Ain't that some shit? The same people that watch them destroy you are now reaching out to you for solace. The audacity, right? That's why we preach no contact and never going back, because it leaves much more of a statement than any explanation, than any long ass paragraph that you can type to them, letting them know how you feel. They know what they did. They know what they said. They know what they didn't say, and they know what they didn't do. Hit them with no contact. Because despite what anybody says, and I'll stand on this, oh, they're hurting because they hate to lose. They're hurting because they expected you to be there when they were ready. Because that new supply ain't what you were. Because no one person is the same. They say all people are equal. No, they're not. Because there's some people out there, they might love harder than you. They might be kinder than you. They might be more romantic than you. But guess what? That's rare. It's rare. Think about how rare the narcissist seemed to you when you first met them, because they reflected you. You're rare. Because yeah, there might be some people that's more romantic than you and more kind than you and more talented than you. But guess what? There's way more that aren't. Let them live with that. The closure is in the disrespect. The closure is in all the times you had to cry. The closure is when you were sleeping in the bed right next to them and felt like you were in an empty room. The closure is looking them in the face and begging them to treat you like a human being. Imagine that. Begging somebody to treat you like you were human, and all you did was love them. Begging somebody to stop hurting you because you would never hurt them. Even to this day, I wish no bad on that lady. And I would never, even given the opportunity, do the things that she did to me. I would never do that shit to her. Because it ain't me. The way you felt every day, walking on eggshells, crying, wanting answers, being devalued, lost, depressed, anxious, the panic attacks, the therapy, the psych meds. That's your closure. Not words from them. Because words, anybody can put some words together. But how somebody treats you, never mistake that that is exactly how they feel about you. So you let them feel the phantom pain now that you're gone.